Prague off the beaten track! Hey everyone, Prague, right in the middle of Europe, has one of the oldest clocks in the world. This city is full of secrets just waiting for us to find them. Whether it's your first time or you've been here before, get ready to be amazed. We'll walk through pretty squares, see amazing buildings, and feel the special vibe that makes Prague so cool. Okay everyone, let's start our Prague adventure on the famous Charles Bridge. This iconic structure, with its stunning Gothic architecture, is one of the most visited landmarks in the city. It's not just a bridge, it's a journey through time. Now, you might think, Rick, isn't that place packed with tourists? And you'd be right, during the day it's bustling with people from all over the world, each eager to capture their perfect photo. You're right. It's popular for a good reason. The bridge offers breathtaking views and is adorned with beautiful statues, making it a magnet for visitors. But believe me, there's a way to see this historic bridge without all the crowds. Wake up early. The magic of the Charles Bridge truly comes alive at dawn. I mean really early, like sunrise early. The soft morning light bathes the bridge in a golden glow, creating a serene and almost mystical atmosphere. You'll be there before the tour groups and have the bridge almost to yourself. It's a rare opportunity to experience the bridge in its most peaceful state. As you walk on the old stones, think about all the people who walked here before you from long ago. Imagine the merchants, the kings, and the common folk who have crossed this bridge over the centuries. Look at the 30 statues on the bridge, each with its own story. These statues, mostly of saints, have witnessed countless events and changes in the city. And don't forget to look up. The intricate details of the statues and the architecture are truly mesmerizing. The views of Prague Castle and the river are amazing. From this vantage point, you can see the city waking up with the castle standing majestically in the background. Instead of just walking straight across, take little walks down the side streets. These narrow cobblestone paths are filled with hidden gems waiting to be discovered. You'll find hidden cafes, cute shops, and a whole new view of the bridge. These quaint spots offer a glimpse into the local life and culture. Charles Bridge, you have to see it, but remember, the early bird gets the worm, or in this case, the best view. So set your alarm, grab your camera, and enjoy a peaceful stroll through history. Let's go to the busy center of Prague Old Town Square. This historic square has been the heart of the city since the 12th century, and it's a place where past and present blend seamlessly. This place is exciting, with colorful buildings, lots of people, and the yummy smell of trudelnik, a special Czech pastry. The square is always bustling with activity, from street performers to local vendors selling their crafts. When you walk into the square, you'll see all kinds of buildings, from old Gothic to fancy Baroque. Each building tells a story, reflecting the rich history and architectural evolution of Prague over the centuries. But the coolest thing is the astronomical clock. This medieval marvel is not just a timepiece, it's a work of art and engineering that has fascinated visitors for generations. This clock from the 1400s is not your everyday clock. It shows the position of the sun and moon and even the zodiac signs. It's a testament to the ingenuity of medieval craftsmen. Every hour it puts on a show. Crowds gather to watch the procession of the 12 apostles and other figures, a spectacle that has been delighting onlookers for centuries. Figures move around, a skeleton rings a bell, and a rooster makes noise. It's a whimsical display that brings a touch of magic to the square. Instead of crowding with everyone else, go to the top of the old town hall tower for a great view of the clock and the whole square. From up there, you can see the red rooftops and spires of Prague stretching out in all directions. The views are amazing. You can take in the full beauty of the city with its mix of old and new and get a sense of the vibrant life that pulses through Prague. After you've seen the clock, explore the other cool things in the square. There are plenty of shops, cafes, and historical landmarks to discover. The Church of Our Lady before Tin, with its tall towers, is a beautiful Gothic church. Its twin spires dominate the skyline and are a must-see for anyone visiting the square. And if you like art, go to the Mucha Museum, all about the famous artist Alphonse Mucha. His works are a stunning example of Art Nouveau, and the museum offers a deep dive into his life and legacy. When it gets late, find a table at a cafe and enjoy the fun atmosphere. The square takes on a different charm at night, with lights twinkling and the sounds of laughter and music filling the air. Old Town Square is a place where history comes alive, and you can feel the energy of Prague. Whether you're here for the history, the architecture, or just to soak in the atmosphere, It's a place that will leave a lasting impression. Get ready to be amazed because we're going to the best part of Prague, Prague Castle. This isn't just any castle, it's a sprawling complex that will leave you in awe. This huge place isn't just one castle, but a bunch of palaces, churches, gardens, and old buildings, all on a hill above the city. It's like a small town of its own, filled with centuries of history and architectural wonders. I know what you're thinking. That's a lot of walking. But every step you take is a journey through time, with each corner revealing a new story. You're right, but it's worth it. The views, the history, and the sheer grandeur of the place make every moment unforgettable. When you walk into the castle, look at how big and impressive it is. The entrance itself is a grand spectacle, setting the tone for the wonders that lie within. You'll see why it's one of the biggest old castles in the world. Its vastness is a testament to the power and influence it held throughout history. Look for the guards in their cool uniforms. They're great for photos. These guards are not just for show. They represent a tradition that has been maintained for centuries. You have to see St. Vitus Cathedral, a beautiful Gothic church inside the castle. Its towering spires and intricate details are a marvel of Gothic architecture. Go inside and you'll be amazed by the tall ceilings, colourful windows, and the fancy tomb of St. Wenceslas. The light streaming through the stained glass creates a magical atmosphere. After the cathedral, walk down Golden Lane, a cute little street with small, colourful houses where the castle guards used to live. Each house has its own unique charm and story. They say alchemists who tried to turn lead into gold lived here too. Imagine the secrets and experiments that took place in these tiny houses. If you like history, visit the old royal palace where kings used to live, and Vladislav Hall, a big hall where important events happened. The hall's grandeur will transport you back to the days of royal ceremonies and grand feasts. Take your time, imagine all the history here. Every stone, every wall has a story to tell. Reflect on the centuries of events that have shaped this majestic icon. Let's go inside St. Vitus Cathedral, a beautiful Gothic church that will amaze you. Look at the detailed carvings on the front. Each one tells a story. Inside, the ceilings are super high and the colourful windows show scenes from the Bible and Czech history. You'll see the tomb of St. Wenceslas, the patron saint of Bohemia. It's covered in silver and jewels. Don't miss the chapel of St. John of Nepomuk, a shiny and beautiful chapel. Climb the South Tower for amazing views of Prague Castle and the city. It's a long climb, but the views are worth it. Take your time and look at all the details in this amazing building. Now for something different, let's go to the Lenin Wall, a place for peace, love and music. This colourful wall is a must-see for everyone. The Lenin Wall isn't just about John Lennon, it's about wanting freedom, especially when things are hard. It started in the 1980s when Czechoslovakia was under communist rule. Young people, inspired by Lenin, painted words and messages of hope on the wall. Today, people from everywhere add their own messages of peace and love. The Lenin Wall reminds us that even in bad times, hope and love can win. There you have it, 5 amazing places in Prague that will make your trip special. From Charles Bridge to Prague Castle and the Lenin Wall, this city has something for everyone. Remember, travel is about seeing new things and making memories. Until next time, happy travels.